all the way and a finish for Ashley Chilson on the left-hand layup. Brickner corner three, and it's good. Josh Brickner's having a nice first half.
He seems to be back, man.
Pass over to Klink, up and good. Shula with a nice up and under. Nice find by Jaron Payne.
Welcome, Rambler basketball fans, to the greenhouse for a Western Clover Belt Conference matchup between the visiting McDonell Max and your Eau Claire Regis Lady Ramblers. The Lady Ramblers dropped a non-conference game at Blair Taylor versus the undefeated Wildcats on Monday, getting beat 57-36. They look to regroup tonight versus a tough McDonell squad. Coach Joas and the Ramblers enter 7-10 overall and 3-7 in conference play. Coach Don Cooper's Max are coming off a strong showing versus Thorpe on Monday, winning 80-22 on their home floor in Chippewa. They sit at 15-3 overall and first place at 11-0 in the Western Clover Belt Conference. Tonight's game is brought to you by Marshfield Clinic. Special thanks to our athletic trainer, John Purvis from Marshfield Clinic, who spends his time caring for Regis athletes at competitions and practices throughout the school year. I'm Sawyer Sturs, once again riding solo tonight. Coach Kyle Sire is supporting his tennis players once more, attending oddly enough, the musical that is going on up at Chippewa Falls McDonell, School of Rock. So good luck to all the students in that from McDonell. Like on Tuesday, I'll be joined occasionally by tech extraordinaire Zane Cullinan for a little bit of color commentary. Just want to give a shout out to our Catholic schools. This week is Catholic Schools Week, so how fitting that the Ramblers and the McDonell Max of the Diocese of La Crosse are meeting. I've seen some social media posts from both schools, and it looks like the kids are up to some fun activities this week. If I am correct, it sounds like the high school here at Regis students had the opportunity to go take in a nice movie today for their event. So going to get into Sturs' stats. McDonell is led by Emily Cooper, who's averaging 15.3 points per game. She is shooting 42%, an impressive 42% from three. Number 23, Aubrey Dorn, is averaging 13.1 points per game. Regis is led by Ashley Chilson, who's scoring 17.4 points per game. Kara Olson, 8.9 points per game. And Carly Borst at 8.4 points per game. We're going to get into our national anthem and prayer, so stay tuned.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the home of the Lady Ramblers for this Western Clover Belt Conference game tonight between the McDonell Lady Max from Chippewa Falls and your Eau Claire Regis Lady Ramblers. We ask those who are able to please stand and remove your hats. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit, amen. Lord, tonight before our game, we ask your blessing on the players and fans who are here, Please help all of us appreciate the standards of competition and fair play that represent true Christian spirit and values. Finally, we ask your help that all here enjoy this game and have a safe trip home. We pray in the name of Jesus our Lord. Amen. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Amen. And now to honor America and those defending our freedom, here is our national anthem. Oh, say can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets that glared above bursting in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the
All right. So, fast facts on the night. In their first matchup, Regis led McDonell at the half, 21-18. But it was the Macs that came out strong in the second half and took the victory over the Ramblers, 53-45. Next up for the Ramblers, the Lady Ramblers, is going to be Monday versus Osseo Fairchild here at Regis, 7:15.
Thank you.
Next up for the Macs is going to be Neillsville, 18-0, 10-0 from the Eastern Clover Belt Conference. Should be a heck of a matchup between the leader of the West and the leader of the East. That's going to be this Saturday at 2:30 p.m. at McDonell in Chippewa Falls. So starters for the Macs are going to be number 1, Marley Hughes, number 11, Callie Goulet, number 22, Emily Cooper, number 23, Aubrey Dorn, and number 31, Isabel Hartman. The Macs are coached by Don Cooper. Beth Dodge is the JV coach, and the assistant varsity coaches are DJ Cooper, Lexi Magnuson, and Abby Wampler. Starters for the Ramblers are going to be number 1, Emma Klink, number 4, Mason Cullinan, number 13, Annabelle Schroeder, number 23, Kara Olson, and our leading scorer, number 33, Ashley Chilson. Ramblers are coached by Teddy Joas, Amy Rorscheib, Jeff Cassing, Scott Kramer. The men in stripes tonight are going to be Mark Haas, Roy Splinter, and Fred Hancock, and our fair lady in stripes, as always, Miss Lori Zakaitis.
Hey, did you know it's officials week?
I did not know that.
So if any officials are watching, thank you.
I did see a pretty awesome video that came out of, gosh, where was it? It was somewhere down in southern Wisconsin where there was a controversial call, and the PA announcer down there straight up told the fans to shut up. And
right.
It was, and they interviewed the guy, but I don't see anything wrong with what he did because the refs came together. They were talking about, how this controversial call could potentially end the game. There was a foul right at the buzzer. So, yeah, props to that guy for supporting our Wisconsin officials. I know It's me as someone who has officiated games before. It's not an easy thing to do.
I haven't officiated, but I can't imagine. No matter what call you make is definitely going to be controversial. So.
Well, we've got our third referee here. I'm not exactly sure what happened, but.
Alrighty.
We're going to get off and running here. A lot of excitement here early on with the.
Must have been enjoying the candy that we put downstairs for them.
Yeah, I don't know. Came up with his jacket on, so I'm wondering maybe if possibly he might have forgot something in his car. But all right. And the Ramblers win the tip. Chilson fires from 3 right away and hits. That's a good start for the Ramblers. Chilson didn't waste any time there. So here come the Macs trying to get themselves on the board in this very early first half. There is some noise in this gym that I'm not used to. What do you think about that, Zane? Am I just hearing things, or?
No, you're not
it's
hearing
pretty loud.
things. Yeah, it's louder than normal.
Well, you were down, taking care of our wonderful national anthem. I did mention that it's Catholic Schools Week, so how fitting that the Ramblers and the Macs are facing off here tonight. So I think there's a little bit something extra to play for, too. Who's going to win Catholic Schools Week? That's the question here. So we've got a foul on the Ramblers. It's going to be on Cullinan. Picks up her first foul. There goes Cooper. Off the mark, saves her own ball and gets it in just off the mark by Dorn. Now we've got a jump ball, and that's going to stay with McDonell. Coach Joe's having a word with the referee, getting some clarification down there. He didn't like thought there might have been a moving screen, Coach Joas. And Ramblers are going to get another foul. This one's going to be on number 1, Emma Klink. So the Macs have had the ball here, and offensive foul going to be called on, it appears, number 11, Callie Goulet. 22, Emily Cooper picks up her first foul. So the Macs are pressing right here to start this, and Annabelle Schroeder brings it up for the Ramblers. Kind of loses the handle on it, but is able to recover. Cullinan working down low. I also have to mention the Macs are only giving up an impressive 37.5 points per game, as the Ramblers jump out to a quick 5-0 lead. So the Macs still trying to get their first basket. As Cooper drives and misses, rebounded by Dorn. And that's off, and the Ramblers come away with it. So Kara Olsen brings it up for the Ramblers. We're off to a nice start here. Chilson's going to try and get something in there with the trap. Gets rid of it. Olsen stolen away by number 31, Isabel Hartman, who misses the layup. Looks like she misstepped a little bit.
Wide open layup there.
And they're going to get Kara Olsen for the travel. Yeah. You know, Zane, back in my playing days, that's kind of what I would do all the time, is Oh, there goes Sawyer with a wide open layup. Miss.
You know, if I ever played basketball, that would probably be the same.
And number 11, Carly Borst, and number 22, Izzy Reichert, come into the game for the Ramblers. Shot by Cooper is good. And McDonell gets called for the foul on number 11. So that shot does not count. Interesting call there. Thought it maybe should have gone the other way in the Max favor. Annabelle Shorter having a little trouble bringing the ball up. Number one of the captains on this McDonell team, Marley Hughes, is going to pick up her first foul. This is the most exciting game
I think we've ever had
Yeah.
here. I mean,
Well,
this year.
this year for sure. Wow, this is
A lot of energy out
Yeah,
here. And a lot of movement this first.
the McDonell fans are bringing it. They're really backing their girls, and Regis's parents are matching them. So you got two coaches who are very passionate as well, and it's kind of fun to see. Off by Chilson. That's going to go to the Max.
So McDonald's head coach there was actually my golf coach because we partnered with McDonell. So
Okay.
and I was JV, so he was the JV coach, and so
Nice.
yeah, quick little fun fact there.
Here's Dorn. Tries to get inside, and it's off. Rebounded by
again.
Reichert. So this game has stayed at 5-0 for the past couple minutes as Chilson goes in, misses, but gets her own rebound, and off the mark, rebounded by Hughes. Brings it up. 31. Hartman off the mark, and Reichert comes down with it. So here comes Kara Olsen. The Macs are trapping Olsen, who breaks it. Tries to bring it in, throws it up there, and misses. And here comes the other way. Oh, just off the mark for Hughes. A lot of good things about this game so far. Quick pace, good defense. So if it, keeps on going the way it does, we're in for a thriller.
Keeping the clock running too, which is
And
yeah.
Klink for three. The Ramblers are out to an 8-0 lead, causing Coach Don Cooper to call a timeout here and try and reset. I don't think the Macs were expecting to come out like this.
Hey,
So,
guess what? It's a
what's
full
that?
timeout.
Full timeout. That means we've got an ad.
Coming right up. We'll be back.
Give your child a strong start with a Regis Catholic Schools education.
A student at Regis is never a number. We are a community.
The chance to have a really small environment was super important for all of our kids. The kids love it here, and as parents, we do too.
I know every single person here, and it's great.
The faith aspect of it and the morals and the lessons learned, you just can't get that anywhere else.
Enrollment for the coming school year is now open. Learn more at regiscatholicschools.com.
And we're back.
All right, so
Hope you guys enjoyed that ad.
Macs are drawing a little something up, trying to get settled in. Still plenty of time left in this game, of course. What ad did we have to kick off our ads today?
This was our general enrollment ad.
Okay.
So as of this past Monday, January 30th, enrollment open to the public. Priority enrollment closed. So, yeah, if you know of anyone that's interested in coming to Regis Catholic Schools, I would highly recommend that education. Speaking as a former student and current staff member.
Travel by Hughes. I wholeheartedly agree with Zane's statement as a former student, and both my parents are employed here. as Schroeder is able to find her way through. Swing pass stolen away by Cooper, and she tries to find Sophie Schmidgall. Struggled on that one for a second, who's entered for the Max, and it just went out of bounds. So into Reichert. Ramblers are going to try and break this press here. They've been able to do it, not very gracefully, but they've been getting the job done. Schroeder picks up her dribble. There's Klink. Good awareness by Schroeder. Stolen away by Schmidgall, whose layup is off the mark and rebounded by Cullinan. Annabelle Schroeder bringing it up once more. Timeout by Coach Joas. Good timeout there. Chilson and Olsen are going to enter for the Ramblers. Just like to congratulate some of our boy athletes, our male athletes here at Regis, who had signed yesterday with some colleges to play sports in college. So shout out to Ken Krogman, who signed with Southwest Minnesota State, Division II over there. Noah Knobloch, who signed with Minnesota State University Moorhead, another D2. So he and Krogman will be going head-to-head. Jack Weisenberger and Caden Weber signing with my alma mater, UW La Crosse. Carson Tate going on to play at UW Stout. And baseball player Sam Knickerbocker, the not very common, the uncommon left-handed catcher who's going to play baseball at St. Mary's in Winona. In addition to those, just a reminder, if you had forgotten, our star pitcher Cole Selvig will be going down and playing baseball with the University of Texas, and Xander Rockow with the University of Minnesota playing football. So congratulations to all the Regis athletes. Pretty impressive, though, for 6 of 13 seniors from the football team going on to play after their high school graduation at their college. So McDonell still trying to get something going. Dorn from 3, off the mark, follows her shot, puts it up and just can't get it to go. Chilson rebounds, and she's pushing. She is slowing it up. McDonell is trapping hard, and I believe the foul is going to be on number 23, Aubrey Dorn. So number 5, Maddie Geisler, is coming in for Dorn. Oh, Schroeder tried to get it into Chilson, who didn't seem ready. A little bit of mustard on that ball and bounced off her hands and went out of bounds. So the Macs are going to bring it back down to their offensive end and try and get on the board. Trying to work everything through Cooper. That one's passed off of Cullinan's leg. Klink got on the ground, and a jump ball that's going to go to Regis. I imagine Coach Cooper is a little distraught. McDonell, a really good team, leading the Clover Belt, scoring 60.1 points per game, and hasn't gotten on the board yet. Down to Chilson, Klink over to Borst, who puts it up and in. The Ramblers are up 10-0.
This has been a relatively low-scoring game so far, in terms of points per minute, I think. But
yeah, the Ramblers have really had to work for their shots as number 5, Maddie Geisler, hits a 3. And let's see what the Macs can do after that.
can we answer those, the question here?
Nice pass by Chilson into Klink, who missed. And a jump ball. That's going to go to McDonell. The arrow never got changed. That one's going to go to McDonell. So Cooper comes out for McDonell. Number 5, Geisler tried again. Just couldn't get it to go. Shot by Klink, who hits again.
Would you call that an answer?
I mean, it took an extra possession, but
I mean, if you don't count the non-scoring possession, that's the answer.
They're back to a 10-point lead, so some kind of answer. Max trying to get something going. Off the mark by number 1, Marley Hughes. Here comes Chilson bringing it up. Good skip pass. And that 3 goes by Kara Olsen. Wow, these Ramblers are off to a hot start, leading 16-3 halfway through this first half. Shot by Hughes, off the mark, rebounded by Klink. She had numbers, but slowed it down from the pressure. Klink misses, rebounded by Schmidgall. Sorry, that rebound was by Geisler. There's Schmidgall, who puts up a shot off the mark. Chilson's going to go with it. She's going to go all the way to the hoop and draw the foul. It's going to be on the ground. Number 15, Katie Ruff, picks up her first foul as the Macs go with the line change. 31, Hartman. 34, Jensen. 22, Cooper comes back in. 23, Aubrey Dorn comes back in. And Katie Ruff stayed. Looks like they got a little bit more size out there. Into Borst, who puts up a highly contested shot just off the mark. And here comes Cooper for the Macs. The floater gets it to go. And let's see how the Ramblers respond. Schroeder, coast to coast. Puts it up. Misses, but draws the foul. Kylie Jensen tried to take the charge there. So Annabelle Schroeder is going to go to the line for 2.
Annabelle Schroeder at the line for the Ramblers, shooting 2.
he misses the first. I'm going to have to talk to Coach Joas about his roster sheet. Doesn't have the scoring. You know, I like to have my nice scorebook on there for points and fouls.
Yeah, we should get that.
The
back
boys,
on ours.
the boys have it, but whereas
that might
Schroeder
be a Nick
hits the
thing
second.
too.
Could be. So Schroeder has her first point of the night. Cooper fires from 3, just long. Rebounded initially by Dorn, but got tied up with Reichert, who caused the jump ball, and that's going to go the Ramblers' way. They better hustle here. So Reichert inbounds to Chilson. Borst cut across the middle, back to Chilson. So they're going to call Chilson for the offensive foul. Coach Cooper yells out the play, Hoosier. All you basketball fans and movie fans probably know that classic film. You ever seen Hoosier, Zane?
I have not.
Oh my goodness gracious. What the heck. And gets the friendly roll, Marley Hughes.
Still maintaining that 10-point lead though.
Yes, they are indeed. Chilson fires from 3, off the mark, rebounded by the Max. Cooper fires one deep, off the mitts of Kylie Jensen.
Into the hands of Nick White.
Into the hands of our AD, Nick White, saving the day. And the Ramblers are going to take possession. So Ramblers breaking that press once again. Chilson dribbles around it. Reichert, nice find to Carly Borst, who is blocked but gets her own rebound and finishes and has a chance for an old-fashioned three-point play. Zane with a fist pump. Zane Cullinan. Starting to get the hang of this solo gig here. Sounded like Kyle a little bit there.
Don't tell Kyle. Hopefully he's not listening.
Got all excited. No, he's at the School of Rock musical.
Oh.
Up in McDonell supporting one of his players. I had mentioned that when you were down doing the national anthem.
I missed a lot, I see.
You did. That one is off the mark and out into the hands of Caden Weber. He gives it back to the ref. Awfully close to an over and back there, but back to Chilson, who fires from 3, off the mark, tipped out, and the Max control it. Cooper brings it up. Looks like she's going to go all the way coast to coast and gets a layup. So 20-9. Cooper picks up her 4th point of the night. Down into the corner. Gets tied up, jump ball to the Max.
I feel like there's been a lot more jump balls this game than a lot of the previous games, too.
There have been. That's just both teams, playing aggressive defense.
It's just a lot more entertaining to watch.
And Cooper hits another. She's hit a little hot streak here. Trying to get her team back in the game. Bad pass by Kara Olson. Stolen by McDonell. They get another quick bucket. That was Aubrey Dorn, who put in her first 2 points of the night. Full timeout by Coach Joas. And that means that we've got another ad, so we'll be right back with you.
Give your child a strong start in our Regis Catholic Schools kindergarten classrooms.
Kindergarten is far more academic than it used to be, but even with all the curriculum that we have to do, we find a lot of ways to make fun.
My teacher's fun and she cares about me.
I appreciate the parent-teacher partnership in the Catholic schools, that the teachers are always willing to talk to the parents and make sure they're doing what's best for your child.
I love to learn with my friends.
Enrollment is now open and kindergarten spots fill quickly.
And we're back.
All right. So the Ramblers are going to come out of this timeout and try and clean up a couple mistakes that they've made.
There's been a lot going on in the last, 10 minutes of the game. A lot of fast-paced movement, a lot of split-second decisions.
Again, struggling with breaking that press. They're going to have to get it over, and they get the 10-second violation. And here come the Macs. Marley Hughes with the ball for the Macs. Good find into Dorn, but off her hands, and it goes out of bounds. Ball's going to go to the Ramblers. Great play by McDonell, just couldn't handle it.
A friendly game of dodgeball going on up here.
Annabelle Schroeder breaks the press. Nice find by Kara Olson. Izzy Reichert just short. Max go the other way. Max working hard to try and get another good shot. Cooper's got it up top. Max setting a lot of screens here. Kind of working the old three-man game. Shot by Hughes, just short. Dorn rebounds, and jump ball. It's going to go to the Ramblers. Switching the possession arrow. We can have an interview.
I don't care. It's up to you.
Sure. Why not? Chilson pulls it back out. Ramblers swinging it around. Chilson tries to go baseline, and she does, and just fires a little bit too long. That one's going to be off the Max, and it's going to stay with the Ramblers. Off the hands of Callie Goulet. Mason Cullinan's going to check back in for Izzy Reichert. And Emma Klink enters to give Chilson a rest. That ball was passed out of bounds, and it's going to go to McDonell. Number 5, Maddie Geisler enters back for Callie Goulet. So the Macs have gotten back on track here. Down 7 with 3 minutes to go in the first half. Moving the ball well. Dorn, nice move. Gets it to go. 20-15 with 2:45 left. Good skip pass by Klink. Ramblers being patient, trying to find the holes in this zone. Good take by Kara Olsen. She's going to get fouled on the ground by 0, Sophie Schmidgall. Schmudgall. I don't think that's right, Joe. So the Ramblers are in bonus. And she hits the first.
Now with McDonell having so many fouls up on the board, are any of their players yet in foul trouble?
Not really. Most of them just have one.
Okay.
And Olsen goes 2 for 2 at the line. Off the mark by Schmidgall. Kara Olsen the other way. Gets called for the travel. Looks over to Coach Joas, who told her to slow it down a little bit. Take a deep breath. Nice pass, good find by number 1 Hughes. Got it down to Dorn, who went up and missed. And after a couple attempts is able to get it to go. She's having a fine night for the Macs. 22-17. Pass to the corner for Klink. To Chilson up top. Over to Olsen, into Cullinan. They're going to get a foul on number 31, Isabel Hartman. And the Ramblers are now in the double bonus.
Couple bounces.
Proud brother moment. Usually Mason's got a bucket by now, so that was her first score of the night. Maybe she can build upon this. And she goes 2 for 2. Annabelle Schrader checks in for Borst.
One minute remaining.
Max find Cooper, who's off. And a little bit of a delayed call there. Foul. I believe it's going to be on the ground after the shot. Coach Joas did not like that whatsoever. So Schrader picks up her first.
Riley Jensen will be put on the lineup for Maddie Geisler.
Kylie Jensen checked in for the Max.
Is it just me, or do you love watching how animated the coaches get?
It is very fun, especially from this bird's eye view that we've got. Cooper just short, but goes and tries to get her own rebound. Saved from an over and back violation by Hughes. As the Macs are going to try and get one last shot in here. And fired deep from Jensen. Couldn't get it to go. Annabelle fires! Oh, and just off the mark. So the Ramblers are going to go into the half 24-17 with the lead. Now let's remember, the Ramblers did go into the half with a lead at McDonell, and the Macs came out on top. So let's see if the Ramblers can keep this going. Got some happy fans in the house. Leading scorer for the Ramblers is number 7, Kara Olson. The leaders for the Macs are none other than their 2 leading scorers on the season, both with 6 points, Emily Cooper and Aubrey Dorn. So we're going to go ahead and take a quick break. Might have a little interview if AD Nick White comes back up. So we'll see you shortly.
Witness the difference of a Catholic education at Regis Catholic Schools.
My name is Marianne Callahan, and I have 2 children at Regis Middle School. I believe in our Catholic schools because they provide a beautiful faith-based education for my children.
My name is Father Derek Sikowski. What makes Regis Catholic Schools unique is the combination of both strong Catholic faith and a lot of individuals, the pastors, the teachers, the administrators, the parents.
I'm Griffin Johnson. I am a junior at Regis Catholic Schools. Well, it's just a great environment here. Here at Regis is just kind of like we're just a big family.
I'm Erica Gillespie. I teach at St. Mary's Elementary in Altoona, Wisconsin. Well, I think as soon as you walk into any of our buildings, you feel a sense of family. And when you choose to send your kids here, you become part of that bigger family.
My name is Sam Rubenzer. I think the Regis family is certainly something that goes back generations, so that's something that's really wonderful. And you can see that there's a lot of camaraderie and there's, again, a shared sense of identity here at Regis.
I love the education my kids receive. I love that they get to practice their faith daily here, and that it's in an environment that is just warm and inviting, and they're safe and so comfortable here.
Our kids love being at Regis because they have a sense of camaraderie with other kids that also have a Catholic faith and a Catholic moral upbringing.
The thing I love most about my school is the small class sizes that we have, because that really offers us a chance to have more one-on-one time with our teachers if we need more help with subjects.
The standards are higher, and there are great expectations for our kids to achieve, and the teachers do their best to help them do that.
Our teachers really hold us accountable for all of our academics. They always make sure we're on track, and they always make sure we're working to the best of our ability.
And the teachers really care about your child, and they will support them not only academically but spiritually, and they really go out of their way to make a connection with your child.
We are able to engage at every level of the human person every single day, in every classroom, in every subject, and that's something that you can't put a price tag on.
Well, God is at the heart of all that we do, in everything. And I think what is so great about our schools is that we strive to find ways to serve the community each year in different ways. So even our littlest learners know how important it is to share God's love with their classmates, their families, and the community
Regis Catholic Schools is accessible to absolutely everyone with financial aid and tuition assistance. There is never any reason that somebody should not be able to go to Regis Catholic Schools.
Regis as a family does really come together and support the people that want their kids to have a Catholic education very well. They come together and provide all kinds of different types of assistance, and so you simply just need to ask for help and be available to receive that assistance.
It is so well worth it for us to sacrifice financially for our kids to come here, because honestly we don't feel like it is a sacrifice. We feel like it is an investment in their future.
But I try to give people the advice of don't look at it just from a financial perspective. Obviously there's a lot of different options financially, and so that's really important. You know, really try to look at, you know, the type of education you want your kids to have.
And our teachers are very dedicated to providing the best quality education for our students, and we're there to nurture them academically but also spiritually and help them establish a foundation that's really based on morals and setting them up for success in the future.
I've witnessed the difference that Regis Catholic Schools make because of how content my kids are. They are just happy to be at school here because they're in a family environment where teachers are invested, parents are invested, and everybody wants what's best for them.
Visit our website to schedule a tour. Learning today, leading tomorrow. Regis Catholic Schools.
And we're back, Rambler fans. McDonell assistant having a passionate talk with the whole team, referring and pointing to the girls basketball banner here. So looks like he's trying to get some fire into the Lady Macs as we start the second half.
And they're taking a nice long look at the nice banners that we just purchased.
Yeah, I think that might be, he might have said, would you just look at these things? Gosh, they're just beautiful.
Perfectly hung, perfectly level.
Yeah, I mean, I wonder who did that.
Huh. Almost like it's related to you.
Yeah, I think so. Head of maintenance.
Kyle Stirs. I'd show that little ad thing I created for him, but I did remove it off of here.
Oh, so. Zane. Oh, no. So, again, the noise is, in terms of the greenhouse, the noise is deafening.
For what it normally is, yeah.
Yes. But, yeah. Seeing a good contest tonight. The Macs are going to start the second half with the ball. Cooper took a look, but thought twice. Trying to work it to Cooper again. Kicks to Hughes. And just off the mark, rebounded by Kara Olsen, who mishandles it. And it's going to go back to the Macs. She's able to chuckle at herself a little bit there. Nobody around her, just kind of one of those mishandle. And
I mean, we all do it every day.
And that one goes up there by Cooper. Brings the Macs within 5. Out of bounds, and that ball's going to go to McDonell. So Hughes brings it up for the Macs. Trying to get Cooper some better looks this half. Makes a nice move and takes it all the way to the hoop. Off the mark. Over into the corner. Cooper tries again. But kicks to Hartman. Hartman makes a move, tries to get inside over to Dorn. And Dorn goes up and draws the foul, so Kara Olsen is going to pick up her first foul.
Dorn at the line for the Macs, shooting 2.
Izzy Reichert checking in for the Ramblers. And Dorn hits the first. Reichert replaces Cullinan. And Dorn goes 2 for 2 at the line. So the Ramblers trying to break this press once again, and they do. Chilson tries to go coast to coast. And the basket counts. She's got a chance at an old-fashioned three-point play here. Chilson almost seemed surprised that they gave her the three-point chance here. As she converts So Hughes brings it in, goes up, off the mark, rebounded by Olson. Ramblers still lead, 27-21. 2 minutes into this second half. Number 1, Marley Hughes, forcing the jump ball. It's going to stay with the Ramblers. Over to Klink, who misfires. Rebounded by Chilson. Ball hits the floor. Chilson gets it back. Now we've got another jump ball, and that's going to go to the Max. Hughes brings it up for the Max. Down to number 11, who's blocked by Chilson. Goulet was blocked by Chilson. Tipped by the Max, and it's going to stay with the Ramblers. That ball off number 22, Cooper. So the excitement continues here in this second half.
A lot of energy still. That's not something you normally see.
And just off the mark by Olson. Cooper takes it in, but then pulls it out, gives it back to Hughes. Into Dorn. Riker tries to go straight up, but Dorn is able to draw the foul. He's going to go to the line for 2. That's going to be Riker's first foul. And she misses the first. Borst enters for the Ramblers, and Schmidgall and Hartman enter for the Max. And she goes 0 for 2 at the line. Ramblers are trying to break this press. We're running out of time, but they get it across the half-court mark. That one was mishandled by Reichert. Out of bounds, going to the Max. Cullinan's checking in for Reichert. Cooper for 3, and she hits silky smooth. That's her first 3 of the night. Into Borst, who goes up and draws the foul. Foul's going to be on number 1, Marley Hughes. That'll be her second. Borst is going to go to the line for 2. Number 34, Kylie Jensen, is going to check in here. Borst hits the first. What were you checking out over here, Zane?
I was just looking at how many fouls each player from McDonell had.
See.
I asked you once.
Remember,
I figured I wouldn't ask you again.
Remember, unofficial stats. I'm pretty sure I'm doing a good job tonight. Going to be an over-the-back call on Chilson.
You're in double duty tonight, so I'll forgive you.
Rambler foul on number 33, Ashley Schultzen. That's her second personal. Third Rambler team foul.
I was accurate in the first half. I'm almost certain on that. Macs are the closest they've been since the first three-point basket was put in. Just down 4. Dorn down to
No basket.
Hartman, who was fouled on the ground. Foul's going to be on Carly Borst. That's her first. Kara Olsen comes in to replace Emma Klink. Cooper comes back in after a quick break. Dorn gets the ball, is blocked. There goes Borst over to Annabelle Schroeder. We're going to get it in the hands of Chilson. Over to Kara Olsen, who fires and just misses. Tracked down by Annabelle. Into Chilson. She's getting tripled. And they get a reach on number 1, Marley Hughes. Oh, sorry. Number 34, Kylie Jensen. Second foul on the night. They're going to get a foul on Cullinan here. It's going to be her second foul. Dorn takes it in and misses. Cullinan trying to get rid of it and is able to find Olsen. Ooh. Three-point basket by Annabelle Schroeder. Ramblers needed something to happen, and they got a 3 from number 13, Annabelle Schroeder. All the Macs trying to respond, and number 1, Marley Hughes goes up and gets fouled. So Carly Borst is going to pick up her second, and Hughes is going to go to the line for 2. Just off on the first.
A lot of pressure out there right now.
Reichert and Klink coming in for the Ramblers. And Thaler. I believe Hartman came in. And Goulet. And Hughes hits the second. Into the corner to Reichert, who also hits a three-pointer of her own. 2 threes in a row for the Ramblers. Hartman takes it all the way. McDonell fans calling for the foul there, but didn't get it. Stolen away by Hughes. Back the other way. She's going to try and she pulls up and hits in front of Reichert. So we're sitting here at 34-27. The Ramblers lead, full timeout. Means it's time for an ad. We'll be back with you in a minute.
Give your child the joy of play-based learning in our Regis Catholic Schools preschool classrooms.
The preschool programs have been great. They've been very welcoming, making sure that the kids are being kids and they're also learning.
It's just a very welcoming, safe, open, accepting place that we meet kids and families right where they're at.
It's a great opportunity for them to play with each other and work on our social and emotional skills.
Preschool enrollment is open. Learn more at regiscatholicschools.com.
All right, so we're back. Catching the tail end of this full timeout. Coming out, it's going to be the Ramblers' ball. Inbounding is going to be Kara Olson. Oh, Reichert had the right idea with that pass, just a little too high for Emma Klink. Ramblers have been able to control leading scorer Cooper for the Max. Hasn't even had many three-point opportunities. As Cooper tries to create her own shot there. Max showing patience as Cooper just off the mark. Rebounded by Schmidgall, but they're going to get her for a travel. And lost her footing and started to fall and tried to get rid of it, but just couldn't do it before committing the travel. So number 31, Isabel Hartman's going to come back in for Emily Thaler. Stolen away from Reichert by Hartman. Cooper fires from deep, and she hits. Ramblers have numbers. Jilson goes all the way to the dish and scores. Marley Hughes trying to make something happen. Hartman goes all the way. Nice move. Spins around and gets the layup to go. Kara Olson tries for a three and hits. Nice shot. Good look by Kara Olson, who now has 10 on the night for the Ramblers. Hughes, nice pass. Gets batted away by the Ramblers. Chilson goes, dumps it off to Klink. And that ball gets passed out of bounds. The Macs are going to take over. Borston calling it in for the Ramblers. And for the Macs, it's Dorn and Jensen.
You know, I just have to comment on the size of our student section tonight. It's probably one of the bigger ones of the year.
Big game, big week. I'd hope they'd be here. Off the mark by Hartman. It's going to be a foul on the Max. Number 0, Schmidgall, is going to pick up her 3rd foul. Cooper replaces Hughes. Chilson replaces Schroeder. Chilson getting double teamed. Passes it off. Got to have some more crisp passes, Lady Ramblers. Into Borst, who gets fouled and is going to go to the line for 2. She was fouled by Cooper, I believe.
Foul number 22, Emily Cooper, the 2nd personal, 5th team foul. Carly Borst at the line for the Ramblers, shooting 2.
Free throws are always important, but in a close game like this, every single one is very important. Hughes enters for Hartman for the Max. Borst goes 2 for 2. She's got 8 points. Ramblers take a 30-second timeout here, leading 41-32 over halfway through the second half.
You know, not to copy Joe or anything here, but if you take a look at your screen right now, you can see our lovely boosters making this program possible.
Give us a couple, Zane. Maybe someone's just listening in. Give us a couple sponsors.
We got Chilson's.
Of course.
Culver's. Northwestern Bank. We got quite a few. Rock and Tate. All on the screen for you.
There you go. I shouted out Marshfield Clinic and athletic trainer John Purvis, who isn't here tonight. We've got another rep from Marshfield, but thanks for providing a lot of area schools with athletic trainers to Marshfield.
Let me add quality to that as well. Quality athletic trainers.
Yes. And number 34, Kylie Jensen hits a 3. Ramblers or Max are within 6 now. Skip pass over to Klink. Dishes it off to Chilson. Good pass by Olsen and blocked by Dorn. Chilson comes up with it and hits a 2. Chilson now has 10. Hughes for 3, and Hughes hits. It's going to be a timeout for the Max. Full timeout. 43-38. So many timeouts that you got one?
I got one.
All right.
Let's go.
Give your child a strong start with a Regis Catholic Schools education.
A student at Regis is never a number. We are a community.
The chance to have a really small environment was super important for all of our kids. Kids love it here, and as parents, we do too.
I know every single person here, and it's great.
The faith aspect of it and the morals and the lessons learned, you just can't get that anywhere else.
Enrollment for the coming school year is now open. Learn more at regiscatholicschools.com.
And we're back in the greenhouse.
All right. So the Ramblers are going to have the ball out of this timeout. 6 minutes to go in this second half. Or a full court press this time. They're going to get Goulet with the reach.
McDonell foul on number 11. Callie Goulet with the second personal, 6th team foul.
So both teams right on the edge of the bonus. Into Chilson. Nice pass. Good find by Olsen. And Chilson finishes. Cooper just off. Dorn puts it up. Tries to get a rebound. And we have Mason Cullinan down. Looks like she got hit in the face. Our trainer over there taking a look. There was a foul. And Cullinan's up, and everything seems to be okay. So Dorn is going to go to the line. And she hits the first.
Is it just me, or are we missing one of the men in stripes? I only see two.
You are correct. I wonder if that's been the whole half.
I haven't noticed.
Neither have I. So that ball poked out of bounds. And it's going to McDonell. Got some unhappy Rambler fans with that call. But as Zane pointed out, there's only two men in stripes out there, so. Cooper, deep, misses, rebounded by Borst. There's a jump ball. That's going to go to the Ramblers, who are up 5. Schroeder able to dribble through the press. Chilson fires, misses, but rebounded by Klink. Gets it back to Chilson. And Kara Olsen for 3, misses, but rebounded by Chilson, who goes back up with it and is fouled. That foul is going to be on number 1, Marley Hughes. That's Hughes' third foul. Chilson just long on the first. Number 0, Schmidgall, coming in, replacing Goulet. Chilson hits the second, goes 1 of 2. And they're going to get number 13, Schroeder, for her second foul. So Hughes is going to go to the line for a 1-and-1. And Kylie Jensen is going to be checking in for the Max. Off. And passed out of bounds by Schroeder. You know, I teach a little basketball class with some little tykes on Tuesday nights, and that's one of the things you want to do. Make eye contact with your teammate before you pass the ball.
Always helps to be on the same page.
Yeah. Hughes, nice pump fake, and gets the bank shot to fall. Max within 4. See if the Ramblers can get something going here.
Just confirmed with our lovely athletic director, Nick White. We have been only 2 refs since half.
Okay. Olsen short, rebounded by Hughes. Up to Dorn. And over to Schmidgall, who's just off the mark, but rebounded by Carly Borst. She regroups and gets it off to Olsen. Over to Klink. Schrader. Kara Olsen fires again from 3, and it's short. Max pushing. Oh, Cooper wanted to fire that. But she brings it in and gets fouled by Kara Olsen. She's going to go to the line for 2. And Cooper hits the first. So Kara Olsen exits. No, she's not exiting, just talking to Coach Joas. But number 34, Jensen, did exit for the Max. And Cooper hits 2 of 2. Timeout, 30-second timeout by the Max. Well, 46-44. Just over 3 minutes left in the game.
A couple more of our sponsors here. On screen, in the programs.
Christo Orthodontics.
Ray's Place.
For my
really good,
beautiful teeth. Christo.
Well, yeah, not Ray's, but.
Well, Ray's Place, yeah.
We're talking 2 different places here.
Ray's Place just had a nice hot ham.
It's always good down there.
And those things are tasty. With my friend Jeff Walter, who's in the house tonight. I see him down in the first row. I don't know, I don't know if Jeff's listening to some tunes down there, or if maybe he's listening to me, but got some headphones in. Jump ball. That's going to go to the Max.
This game is getting awfully close.
You know, this McDonell Max team is a very good team. 15-3, 11-0 in conference. They've got high expectations for themselves, so I figured the Macs wouldn't go away here, and hopefully the Ramblers can hold on. Keep playing tough as Cooper missed. Out to Schmidgall, who hits it too and ties the game. First tie of the game between the Macs and the Ramblers. And the Ramblers get the 10-second call. Macs have a little momentum. Let's see how the Ramblers can respond here. They can try and flip the script. Max showing patience. Cooper gets loose, puts it up and misses. Rebound ball's going all over. It was rebounded by Chilson, a nice strong rebound. See if the Ramblers can go back up, get a lead here. Dorn gets on the ground, trying to steal it, and fouls Chilson, who's going to go to the line for I believe a 1-and-1. Yep, 1-and-1 for the Ramblers.
Ashley Chilson at the line for the Ramblers, shooting the bonus.
Chilson hits that free throw. Gets another shot here. Like I said, and a guy I know likes to say, games are won and lost at the line. And Chilson goes 2 for 2, which certainly helps the cause of the Ramblers. Cullinan enters for Borst. This one's going to go down to the wire.
A lot of our games hit that or go that way.
Hughes was in trouble. Was able to get it out to Dorn. Gotta think the Macs are going to be looking for Cooper here. As Hughes in and out, but rebounded by Jensen. Jensen gets to the lane, over to Cooper.
Less than a minute on the clock.
Hughes out to Jensen. Hughes picks up her dribble. Cooper fires from 3 and hits the 3. The Macs now lead 49-48 with 35 seconds to go. Ramblers just a shot away. Olsen fires from 3. She's off, but rebounded by Chilson. And they're going to get a travel as she fell to the ground with the ball. Timeout by the Ramblers. They try and regroup here. Down 1. This game is certainly not over with 21 seconds left.
You know what, let's go to another ad here quick.
Give your child a strong start in our Regis Catholic Schools kindergarten classrooms.
Kindergarten is far more academic than it used to be, but even with all the curriculum that we have to do, we find a lot of ways to make fun.
My teacher's fun and she cares about me.
I appreciate the parent-teacher partnership in the Catholic schools, that the teachers are always willing to talk to the parents and make sure they're doing what's best for your child.
I love to learn with my friends.
Enrollment is now open and kindergarten spots fill quickly.
All right, so we're back here. Like we talked about, this one's going to come down to the wire. So the Macs are going to come out of this timeout with the ball. You're going to assume a quick foul.
About 20 seconds, 20-ish seconds left on the 21.4.
The Ramblers will foul once. The Macs will have a chance at a 1-and-1, and then from there it's into the double bonus. So hoping for a quick steal here and avoiding that foul altogether. Into Hughes, over to Dorn. They got a foul. Somebody's got a foul. That's over to Cooper. Over to Dorn. Somebody's got a foul. Schmidgall missed. And they get number 34, Kylie Jensen, for the foul of the Ramblers. Are going to go to the line. And it's going to be a 1-and-1 with 9 seconds left.
Oh, man, I'm shaking.
They actually got Aubrey Dorn with that foul.
Their third personal.
Jeepers. The Rambler fans on their feet. I don't know why it takes them so long. Gilson hits the first and ties this ball game and is going to get a chance to put the Ramblers up by 1.
With 9 seconds left on the clock.
Timeout to the Macs. Gilson having herself a nice night with 16 points. Checking in for the Macs is number 31, Isabel Hartman.
Just a reminder to join us tomorrow night, or I don't know who's going to be joining me tomorrow night, but Nick White said he had someone to temporarily fill your shoes. Hopefully it's a decent replacement.
Okay, then.
Temporarily, of course. I want you back. But, yeah, so I'll be back here tomorrow night, boys versus Fall Creek.
We need this one really bad so
Yeah.
that my 2-0 streak without Kyle continues. So come on, Ashley. Let's do it here.
Oh, boy. Here we go.
So Chilson shooting the second here. Ice in her veins. She hits the second free throw. The Macs are going to try and get a shot.
Oh.
And number 31. Timeout. Timeout being called by the Ramblers. Timeout being called. Isabel Hartman broke free for McDonell and was able to get an easy layup to put the Macs up by 1. Coach Joas was calling a timeout with 4 seconds left, but with all the buzz and everything that was going on, the clock continued to roll, and they've now moved it back up to 3.2 seconds. So, again, this game is not over.
I'm not going to argue with that, but I just watched the replay. It was probably another extra second on there, but
yeah, but you got to also allow, like, right when the coach starts calling timeout in a situation like that, there is going to be some time that runs off.
Yeah. Especially in a close game like this.
There definitely was not 0.6 seconds left where the clock operator stopped it, but
yeah.
So the Ramblers will have 3.2. Let's see what Coach Joas can draw up. Everybody's on the edge of their seat or standing up here in the greenhouse.
All right. Looks like it was an unofficial timed timeout.
All right, let's see what Coach Joas drew up. See if we can get some fireworks here in the greenhouse. Into Chilson, who's going to have to fire from deep. She fires from half court, and it's short. The Ramblers are going to come up just short. Gave the Macs a scare for sure. That is for sure. The Ramblers really came to play tonight. Really tough loss. But again, something to be proud of, playing with a very good McDonell team who started very slow tonight.
Yeah, it wasn't looking in their favor at the beginning. What were we up to before they scored the first point? Was it?
It was 10-0.
10-0, yeah. Well, it's time for your part of the show here. Well, today's been your show, but we got the grinder of the game and the player of the game.
Well,
do you have any in mind?
Yeah, I'm going to say the player of the game is going to be probably who, some of us could have predicted. Leading scorer for the Macs. She had a really rough go of it the first half. The Ramblers were able to shut her down. So number 22, Emily Cooper, who ended with 19 points for the Macs in a pretty wild game. The grinder of the game is going to be Ashley Chilson, who really battled out there. Took some shots towards the end of the game. Got a little roughed up, but hit some key free throws down the stretch. Unfortunately, just wasn't enough for the Ramblers to come away with the victory. Also, if there was a grinder for McDonell, it would be number 31, Isabel Hartman, who was able to break free from the Rambler defense and score the game-winning layup with 3.2 seconds left, which ultimately won the game for the Macs. So as Zane said, I will not be here tomorrow, nor will Kyle Sayers. So you'll have some new voices for the Ramblers. Maybe Senior Cristo, who knows? But yeah, look forward to that, and we'll be back with you, I believe, Monday. Yep, Monday night. The girls will be here versus the Osseo Fairchild Thunder. Thanks for being with us, and have a good night.